Hey, how you doing? Austin here. I wanted to come to you and have a discussion with you around Dogecoin with the current state of the union of what's going on with Doge and some interesting content I want to share with you that we might be looking at a rebound starting in August, things like that. So overall, just wanted to have a dialogue with you. As you know, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Dogecoin. I own Doge. Definitely consider myself part of the Doge army. Excuse me, my IH is when I go on video. It just is what it is. And again, want to continue to update you on all things Dogecoin right now, but really wanted to have a conversation around the kind of the current state, and then also talk to you about this piece of content that might be of interest to look at. August we might begin to move up as it relates to Doge. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. So what do you think? Drop in the comments below. Bam, down there. Do you think that Dogecoin is going to start a run in August and September, really in the context of riding along with Bitcoin and Ethereum a little bit in that regard? Now, we've got our catalysts out there, Elon, Tesla, all that kind of stuff. So what are your thoughts? Drop in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Remember, I've got my Patreon links below. Go check that out if you're interested to get access to my portfolio and a lot of cool stuff over there. Links are below. Check that out. Okay. So let's talk about the Doge. Okay, so Bitcoin has been on a pretty nice little run as of late. It did lift Doge along with it. We had some pretty significant jumps over, last Sunday, things like this, where there was rumors that Bitcoin was going to be part of the Amazon payments system with cryptocurrency, taking cryptos, et cetera, like that. Amazon came out and said that they weren't going to take. In fact, Bitcoin was not part of the equation. You would have thought Bitcoin dropped a lot. It didn't. It kind of languished. Word of the day, kind of languished there, and then we kind of been moving back up, slow and steady. But right now, 24 hours, in the last 7 days, you're seeing that's mostly the gain. That 22% is that whole Amazon and all that kind of stuff playing out. But in the last 24 hours, again, we're just kind of not really doing anything. And you can see Dogecoin is right there with it, okay? So again, this is a Doge video, right? So let's talk about it. Again, I've said this. I'm on record of saying this quite a bit. I'm not expecting Doge to do anything right now. I consider it to be a sleeping giant. That's my word, my phrase, right? I consider that to be what it is. At a 26, almost $27 billion market cap, Doge is not going anywhere, okay? There's a tremendous amount of money in it, and that money is basically waiting. It's really what it is, right? I have money in it as well. I think that money is just kind of, it's there, it's sitting, it's waiting, so to speak. And I think it's waiting on two things. Number one, Bitcoin and Ethereum to kind of begin their parabolic runs, and everybody kind of agrees that August and then moving into September, October, really Q4 is really that scenario there, okay? Dogecoin will benefit from that. It will ride along with that. I've said pretty publicly that I think, I'm doing it publicly, that I think it's going to be, Doge could rise into the 30 cents to maybe even 40 cents just off of riding along with Bitcoin and Ethereum when they begin their pretty significant runs up. Okay. Outside of that, you're looking at any kind of a catalyst related to Elon, any kind of a catalyst relating to the overall market efficiency. I know there's discussion of Dogecoin and Ethereum and the marriage there and all these different things that are all being kind of discussed related to Doge. But again, I think that we're just kind of riding along waiting for these catalysts to happen. Okay, so let's talk about this piece of content. This is over on Investor Place. You can go check out the article. In fact, I'll drop a link to this article below if you want to go check it out yourself. So it looks like a good time to maybe jump back on the Dogecoin roller coaster. This was a day ago. Okay, so I've talked about this a lot, about minimizing risk, and this is kind of this is specifically talking about kind of risk minimization. If you're thinking about getting into Doge, put a little bit of money into it. If you're already in it, you want to add a little bit, but don't have your entire, money into Doge. Don't, just like I would tell you, don't have it all in Bitcoin, don't have it all in Ethereum. Again, not investment advice. That's how I do it. I spread my money around. I own Bitcoin, I own Ethereum, I own Dogecoin, I own some Shiba, I own, Cardano, Polygon, I own, I own 4, 5, 6 others. I like to spread my risk. Okay. And that's what this is basically saying, is it's just kind of like, hey, if you want to put some in just to kind of ride it, because there's volatility, so to speak. Although right now there's not a lot of volatility. I mean, we're just staying right there. I mean, look at this. I'm going to go back to that article in just a minute, but I mean, you can see it. I mean, there is literally no volatility here. It is channeling like crazy. I mean, look at that. That is, each candlestick represents 1 hour's worth of trading volume. So you're looking at almost 2 days worth of trading volume right there. I'm not going to count the cancel, but that's 27th through today. Yeah, you're looking at almost 2 days worth of trading volume. And I could you could go back further a little bit, but you get my point, right? Okay, again, pretty significant support at this 20 cent range. Yes, we dipped below that. There was probably a market condition. Something happened here. Maybe it might have been a Bitcoin fall or something like that. But you can also see we got a pretty significant resistance, and really that resistance is probably more like right here, right? And we peaked up over that resistance level. We were kind of pushed away. We were pushed back, if you will. There wasn't just enough momentum to get us above that resistance level. Okay, so that would tell you that kind of our next major level to get back to is kind of up to this 21 cent plus range to get us back there. Okay, so basically, here's what this whole article is really talking about. It's in the context of Ethereum and Bitcoin beginning their runs, right? That's what this really is, okay? So things could turn around for Doge, okay? The main point is that Bitcoin and Ethereum are getting close to, moving forward and beginning their kind of runs starting in most likely August, okay? The implication is Dogecoin will move in tandem and leverage the moments in these two cryptos. After all, Dogecoin is now the 8th largest crypto. Is that right? Yeah, we are. There we go. I just was checking it. Ripple XRP has definitely moved up. Okay. Dogecoin market cap, we know what that is. Oh, yeah. So there's discussion kind of coming out around Dogecoin maybe being used as currency. I don't think it could happen for Amazon. I think that it's definitely part of the mix. We're going to see that again in the catalyst that I've talked about in some of my Ethereum videos. Is August 4th is the London Hard Fork event for Ethereum, EIP 1559. Ethereum, EIP 1559 is coming. Okay, and that's kind of the Ethereum improvement proposal. Say that really fast. That's why I say EIP 1559. So. This is all in the context of moving Ethereum to that proof of stake system. Okay. So the point here, the overriding point is, depending upon where you're at with your thoughts on Doge, if you're just kind of standing pat, I personally am just watching it, seeing how we do. If we start to get some positive momentum moving forward, might start to put a little bit more money into it. But again, I think of it really genuinely right now as a sleeping giant. I don't mean that in a bad way, right? It just kind of, it is what it is right now. And the overall market is, again, really flat right this second. I mean, you can see it. I mean, it's down 0.43 overall. You can see it in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not a lot going on. I mean, right now, the last, we're at 0.25. So I'm not expecting anything major happening right in the immediate future. Again, that's absolutely kind of supported by the chart view. Kind of looking at that, right? We're just standing pat, okay? Again, I wanted to have more of a dialogue with you just to keep you in the loop of what I'm seeing, kind of what I think the future may be here. I think that once we get past, August, September, October, we get into fourth quarter. I think I've said this in other Dogecoin videos. I think we're absolutely on track to potentially start to get back towards our all-time highs and things like that, and, continue our run after that. All right, as always, thank you for your support. I see you.